Why, howdy everybody, and welcome to another adventure of, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Oh, VintageElectronicsGeek.com. You're probably wondering why you haven't heard much from me here in the past 4 or 5 days. Both active on my channel as well as your channel. Hope you can see that airplane. I'm sure you could hear it. Anyway, today is a first. This is a test video from my cell phone. This is from my old cell phone, Galaxy S3, in preparation to my trip, which is coming up really soon. And this is why you haven't seen me much on online, and for those of you that I need to send email correspondence to, I haven't forgot about you. I've just been really swamped, and I'll get to you just as quick as I can. This video I'm doing in one take. This is going to be straight raw video, unedited. I'm going to send it from my phone straight to YouTube. That's it. So if this video seems to be rough and coarse, audio sucks, video sucks, I do apologize. But then again, like I stated, this is just test video for me in preparation for my trip. Today is Saturday, and I received an email and a SMS text this morning stating that my new Galaxy S8 telephones are on their way. And I should have them hopefully by the end of the week. So I'm rather excited about that. I've ordered a bunch more junk for my trip, so hopefully it'll get here soon and not after the fact. Anyway, probably by the title that I've displayed, you already have an idea what this video is about. And this is another reason why I've been really busy. In a video ago or two, I've made comment that I was going to purchase a new video probably summertime. Well, I decided let's just do it. Let's buy a new vehicle, have a nice new rig for the trip, and I'll give you something different to look at here. And so that's what I did. I spent a lot of time researching the few vehicles I had in mind, and found out the smaller Jeep, the motor and the tranny really sucked. To stay away from it, so I did. So I went down to my local CarMax. I figured, hey, they're going to have a whole bunch of different vehicles on display. Let me just hit that up, one-stop shop, and I'll go from there. And that's exactly what I did. And I found out real quick what vehicles was not going to do it. And I kept coming back to the Jeep. And as I stated, I was thinking of 1 or 2 Jeeps. The little Jeep, after research, found the 4-cylinder sucked. And that's all that came in that vehicle. And the transmission just didn't pair nice with it. So my next 2 options was Cherokee, Grand Cherokee. I even looked at the Wrangler, which was really nice. Long trip, taking the wife, taking the sister. Had to make sure everything was comfy and cozy for them. My sister stands a foot and 2 shorter than I do. So I had to be mindful of that. Tall vehicle works fine for me, but not for her. With all that said and done, I know you're saying, shut up, dude, let's see what you got. So here it is. Here's my new vehicle. There it is. That is a 2017 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk Edition. This is not the Grand Cherokee, it is just Cherokee. This is not the high-end model, nor is it the cheap keys and heater model. It's kind of somewhere in between. Got a lot of features about it. I didn't need the remote close proximity start. I didn't need the push button for the tailgate. And I did not need power seats. I know how to work a lever, or lever, depending on how you pronounce it. And I know how to open up the trunk. I'm not weak and frail yet. Wanted to go with red, but they didn't have any red on the lot. Red is my favorite color. That's what I wanted. Now they did have some that was being shipped in, but it would have been extremely close by the time I was taking my trip, by the time they got here. And I wanted the vehicle, test drive it around town before anything, before the trip, just to make sure if anything happened, I can get it in quickly without worrying about being out on the road broke down. So I got it in white. For some dumb reason, white seems to be my color that I end up with. Not my first choice, mind you, but every vehicle just about since the 1980s have always been white. My Dodge Ram that I'm upgrading from, white. My last two Dodge pickups before that, white. So this tradition continues. But with this one, at least I got a black stripe on the hood. This is not going to be a full intro on the vehicle. I'll do that after the trip. But I just wanted to, like I said, sending from my cell phone up to YouTube. And so essentially that's all this video is about, with the highlight of, hey, here's my new vehicle. With this being the Cherokee Trailhawk, this is four-wheel drive with a V6, 280 horsepower, I believe it is. 15.8 gallon gas tank. Scheduled to get, I don't know, around 250-ish miles per the tank. I'm okay with that. It's not spectacular, but gosh, it's so much better than my pickup truck, which I got about the same amount of miles on a 25-gallon tank. So I'll save a little bit. This thing has a lot of amenities. It's got Bluetooth. It's got chip reader. I could play music off the chip. It's got a lot of USB ports. I could play music off of them. I could charge my phones or whatever. It's got a 120 volt power inverter, 170 watt, I believe. Not going to run a blow dryer, but it should for small devices, and that's cool. Really not sure what else to say about it. It's got heated mirrors, heated windows. I got a lot of bugs on there right now out where I'm at. There's a lot of bugs, so I'm not going to open up cab too much with the door open. But I will. We'll just take a quick peek at it. I got 17-inch rims. This is trail rated. I have no idea if this dumb thing's got rain sensing technology on the window, so when it rains the wiper stops. I have no idea. This vehicle's got so much junk, I cannot begin to tell you what all it has. The mirrors got this blind spot thing on it. So that's kind of cool. I'm getting used to that. It's got a backup camera. It's got fog lights. It's got one feature at this point I'm not sure if I like. Something I had to get used to. When you come to a stop at a light, the motor shuts down. And then as soon as you release the brake, it starts back up again. Have to get used to that. You can override it with a button, but it always defaults on when you turn the car, every time you start the car. I've got a tow hitch And I got hooks, one here in the rear, two in the front. It'll tow, I think it said something like 1.5 or 2.5 times its own body weight on the tow hooks. The trailer hitch will tow 4,500 pounds with a tongue weight of 400 pounds, I believe. It's either 300 or 400. I think it's a nice looking vehicle. It's roomy. I'm going to open the trunk real quick because I got all these stupid little bugs on the car. I don't want them in. So there's the trunk. I hope you could see. I got full-size tire, jack, 170 watt stereo. The premium versions has 400 and some odd watt radio. It's crazy. Let me pop the hood on this. The carpet kit, the floor mats, nice heavy duty rubber. I've ordered the privacy curtain for the trunk, and I've ordered a rubber mat for the cargo area as well. So hopefully those should be in before, oh, there's my cool stripe. Those should be in before I leave. There's my motor. I know, where do you put stuff? I have no idea. This is actually my third time driving this vehicle, and I haven't driven it very far. I've driven it when I bought it. In fact, I was the very first one to drive the vehicle. The only other person who drove the vehicle were the transport people, and I guess the vehicle inspector for the government. Didn't know there was such a thing when they were new, but hey, what the heck. Vehicle had only 8 miles on it when I got it. Let's jump in real quick. The key is this thing. It's not proximity. The Grand Cherokee that I looked at did have that proximity. Oh. Have to take my hat off in order to get into the car. Pardon my big finger. We got dash. This thing's got so much stuff on it. Play the jack.
Please try again.
Play the jack.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Say play album, then the album name. Say something like play album Ragtime Favorites.
Play the jack.
Playing track 10.
It's not what I said, but whatever. This thing's got a lot of redundancies. I've got meters there, and then I've got all kinds of... I've got so much junk on this thing, I have no idea what I've got anymore. The dash you're looking at is not your typical analog dash. Traditional dash. That's all LCD. Oh look, I could tell which tire is low. That's kind of cool. Check the air pressure in each tire. I've got so much junk. It's got nav system. I got Bluetooth for a year. I don't need not Bluetooth, but satellite radio for a year. I've got HD. Down here, my memory card, USB, auxiliary in, and then one of those things. There's the emergency brakes. Electronic, not mechanical. Future of the vehicle, vehicle of the future. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to do a long-winded video on this, just a test. So I'm going to conclude this video. I'm going to upload it and drive home. So hopefully by the time I'm home, the video will be uploaded. Turn that thing off. I did set up a watermark, so YouTube will do it automatically, but I did it quickly on my way out the door. So my watermark might be humongously large. I'll fix that, hopefully before my trip. Anyway, guys, had a hard time saying that. Anyway, thanks for watching. And my four-wheel drive stuff. Not typical stuff. I'm used to getting out and locking in the hubs. And having the gear shifter down here. Definitely got to get used to this thing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll try to catch up on my video watching the best I can. I can't guarantee anything between now and after the trip. So if I don't respond or reply to your video, don't take it personal. Just understand that it's crunch time and I'm getting ready, final things ready, and doing what I can. I'm going to try to do one more video before I do depart, and it's just going to show you what camera gear I'm taking on my trip. So stay stoned for that. I mean, stay tuned for that. Whatever. Talk to you later. Peace out. That's for you, Adco. Peace out. Everybody else, hey. That was retarded, I know. I can't edit that, huh? Alright, bye. See you guys later.